how you started playing basketball.
So, I started, I'd say, in about, I think when I was in maybe 5th grade. I actually started playing soccer first, and then I started growing. And then one day my dad, he was just like, yeah, you're going to start playing basketball now. And so I started playing, and then I didn't really take it seriously until maybe like 7th or 8th grade, and that's when I started practicing like outside of school and, on my own. And then once I got to high school, that's when I really started to pick up. So.
How's your high school varsity in Manasquan?
It's pretty good. I was there for 3 seasons. We had a pretty good season last year where we won the Group 2 state championship, which was the first in school history. And then this past season, a few months ago, I don't know if you saw, but we had a pretty like nationwide game. Our last game, we were down by 1 point with a few seconds remaining, and one of our guys shot the ball, and my teammate got the rebound and put it back in as like the clock was expiring, and it went in like within the time, and one of the refs called it good, and so we all started celebrating. We thought we won, and then as we were walking away, the refs that were officiating the game, they got together and they got with like the other coach. We don't know what they talked about, but within like 30 seconds they called the game off, and then we ended up losing the game, and it was 1 game away from the state final, and it was all over the country. So it was definitely a crazy experience, to say the least.
How's experience playing in the FIBA Asia?
It was. I mean, it's hard to describe. I mean, it was a great experience. Definitely something I remember for the rest of my life. The relationships I formed, the people I met, the experience was it was great. I was really just a 16-year-old kid, and I was getting treated like a superstar. I mean, it felt great. All the Filipino fans in Qatar, and coming to the games and cheering us on, felt great. The experience was great too, like the food and stuff. So it was a good time for sure.
Who batted and Jill's teammate you learned the most?
I think, I don't know. That's a hard question. I think I learned a lot from all of them. Just being able to play with people, that came up from different, upbringings, and like I was playing with people that were from the Philippines that I never even met, and within a few weeks we formed a bond that I would say I'll talk to them for the rest of my life. We're close now still, so I think that what I learned from the whole entire experience playing with them was really just how to adapt to certain situations, and how to just get along with people. So,
can you beat one-on-one Jacob Stala?
Yeah, that's a good one. He's good. I think I could definitely beat him for sure. We play a little bit here and there. The last time I saw him was a few weeks ago. We didn't really play like an official game, but he's pretty good. And I saw he just played against Ateneo. He had a good game. So, but he's a good one-on-one player. But I think I would beat him. And I'll tell him that too. Oh yeah, for sure. I think the whole atmosphere there looks insane. The Mall of Asia just getting packed, and I was watching highlights and full game videos of LaSalle and UP and some of the other schools. It it seems crazy. I mean, I've never played in an arena with that many people, and I'm sure the experience is great. I mean, I've played in arenas that were packed, and I've hit a shot, and just not been able to hear from how loud it was. And these arenas only held like 3,000 people, and to play in the Philippines where there's 5 to 6, even 10 times that is insane. So I'm excited. I think it'll be great.
What do you learn from Coach Reyes?
Oh yeah. I think I can't remember too much now, but I think I definitely learned similar to what I said earlier about from my teammates. I think I learned how to adapt to the situation. Also just working hard and being able to overcome any obstacles, because when I got there, I got there a little late. All the other guys were there for the last like month and a half or something, and I got there, and within a week we were already flying to Qatar while they've been practicing for a while, and I didn't know anyone there. He also took a chance on me, so it was fun. He was a good guy too. He welcomed me, he welcomed my teammates, and it was fun playing for him. So.
Why you choose jersey 24?
I'm a big Kobe guy, so I think that's obvious. But yeah, I like what he stands for. I like the number. I like watching his highlights. I try to play in his shoes if I can. They're expensive nowadays, but I try to get a pair every now and then. But yeah, he's definitely up there in terms of my favorite players. Probably my favorite player. So rest in peace, Kobe. But yeah.
Why you choose LaSalle or college school?
Yeah, that's a good one. I think it felt like the right situation for me personally. They showed love to me since I started playing for Gilas in 2022. I was just a 16-year-old kid, and Philpex texted me, just trying to interact with me, and the other coaches showed love for sure too. But I thought that LaSalle would be a great environment, and they're starting to develop a good winning culture. So I thought it would be the best for my development, and I'm excited to see how it all pans out. So.
Last question: your top 3 favorite NBA players?
I think, as I said earlier, Kobe for sure. He's definitely up there. I like what he stood for. How hard he worked, how good he was, obviously. I also like Paul George, for sure. He's just really entertaining to watch. Just smooth, he's great, he does everything you'd want out of a player, and he's big, he's fast, he can handle it, he can shoot, he can dunk. I mean, he's definitely one of the people I think about when I try to model my game after, or just try to learn some moves that he does, and add it to my game. And then I think third, as of right now, I'm gonna have to hop on the Wemby bandwagon, Victor Wembanyama. I think he's just so entertaining to watch. I also think he should have been Defensive Player of the Year, but that's for another time. But yeah, he's 7'4", he's fast, he's tall, he can shoot, he dunks. I mean, he's definitely one of a kind, definitely a unicorn, and he's just great to watch. So I'd say those are my top 3 favorite players.
Thank you for watching.